What is going on, guys? And welcome back to the Outer World. It's now time to go visit Gorgon. Yes, we're going to go do the DLC. So basically, if you don't know, this is the point of no return. If I go to Tartarus, I end this great game. So we're going to do all the DLC first, because apparently it's before. So if we go to the map, you should be able to see. So you've got all these planets. Now, you can't get to Hepspert, you can't get to Olympius, you can't get to Aurelius, and you can't get to Typhoon. I don't know how you get to them, but what I do know is you should go to Gorgon. Apparently Gorgon is the planet you can go to. Well, it's a moon, isn't it? It was like a big asteroid. I don't actually know, really. But anyway, we're going to go to the AMBROSE Manor. Now, I don't know how prepared I am for this. I honestly have no clue, but we're going there, and I'm very excited. So let's go. AMBROSE Manor. Now, I'm pretty loaded, I would say. I've got some good guns at my disposal. Should we quickly repair them? I feel like we should. So let's head to the bench and we'll get a quick repair going. I think we really should definitely repair this though. That's important. And we should definitely repair. Did I repair everything then? I actually don't know if I did. These are the ones that need repairing anyway. Oh, we're out of gun parts. Right, so what we also need to do is break some weapons down that we really just do not need. So, head to the breakdown section, press the S key, so it should bring up stuff I don't need. We should just be able to go boop, boop, and look at all these. We have too many of them. Oh, that should give me enough repair parts to repair the next bit, which is the plasma. There we go. Flamer as well. And grenade launcher. As well as sniper. Sniper could become in handy again. All of these are all come in handy, to be honest. Even the, the light machine gun. There we go. We're ready. Let's do this! We're attempting Gorgon at last. And I'm going to keep with Elia Bavati. They just have better level. They've leveled up way too much to do any new characters, unfortunately. I'd have to level them up on side quests. But this is the main quest, so we cannot do that. But welcome back to our world. Yes, I obviously did 3 episodes last week, and it was fun. Oh, shit.
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Aw, that's no fun.
What the fuck is he doing? Interesting.
Oh no, we should check to see he's alright.
No, he's definitely not alright. Right, well anyway, let's get into this. Wait, you know me, I gotta check everything's fine. Everything's dandy. No Easter eggs on the back. Look at that. Well. Oh, they're coming. They apparently know a way up. I'm curious how they're going to get up.
Nice one.
Oh, they're so cute. And there's one over here. They're kind of confused. They don't really know what to do. Well, we'll collect those in a minute. But I knew there was something behind here. I had a feeling. And here it is.
Real slick.
I just knew. I had a hunch, a suspicion that there was definitely something around there. Get some more spiral hides while we're at it. Oh, secret door as well. What's in here? Spaceship. So another one of them to put add to my spaceship collection. Another spaceship, model spaceship. Apparently these sell for pretty good. We got a shovel. We got a mining axe, I guess. And that's barred. Can't get in there. It's barred. So there is a way around to get in out of door, but not from this side. But yeah, pretty cool that there's a little door here. I bet you most people wouldn't have noticed that. They probably walked straight up the manor. Didn't see the little secret door on the right. Just make sure I've checked everything in here. Yep, seems pretty fine. Let's head. Oh.
Any drinks in its current state.
Are you okay? Should we just shoot him? You know what? We'll see what the consequences are. There we go. Right, now I don't know if we're going to get killed by anything on our route up here. He said please stick to the path. But you know me, I'm an Easter egg man. I want to know what's over here. Does this kill me? No, nothing here. Oh yeah, there's these dead spots we need to... Spiral highs we need to take. You know me, from now on, this is what I do. You know, I always do a little bit of exploration. See if I've missed anything. What a place to live. Out on your own, in the middle of nowhere. That's pretty cool. Oh, what's this? Checking for secrets. As always. Checking the secrets. No, nothing here. I love how it's taken me about 10 years to enter the manor.
Empty windows. Feels like the building's watching me. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. At the very least, there ought to be something worth stealing in there.
I love that that's Ellie's first thing. Let's steal stuff. Man, I'm having a look around. This is cool. Little fishes going around. I checked that side anyway. We got some more things. There's obviously something over here as well, so we're going to check over here. Oh, I'm just so good. I'm so clutch. I've been playing this game so much that I know there's going to be stuff around outside before I even enter the building. It's just, you just know. And another one, as predicted, over on this side. And then if we go over here, I'm sure there's something else as well. Oh no, there's not. That's the end of it. Right, I think we've explored pretty much all of this now. I think we are now ready to enter the building and see what this great place has to hold. Anyway, we're entering. Alright, so here is the foyer, and I noticed already that there are things empty here, not full. I guess there's nothing to steal then. There's a janitor.
Okay, maybe not. So empty. Oh, Captain, something here don't feel right.
Does it not? Guess you're right. In a way. No, the janitors are fine. They seem like they're dead chill. That's food service. So that's fine as well. Oh no, we got multiple floors need to be looked at. There are locked doors, of course. What are these things? They're like measure your height or something. I'm assuming so. Am I gonna get?
I wish I could do that.
Okay, we're in a room we're not meant to be in. It looks like. Is there anything of value in here, or is it all junk? No, don't see any issues here. There's nothing. Why would I waste a key card or hacking devices on this? There's nothing in here. Wait, there was. I saw a little bit in here. Okay. Look at me sneaking around. See if I can find some cool shit.
Oh my law, this is just like that episode of Virginia Yang, Girl Detective, where the old fella dies and his nurse inherits his house. What if we find a body?
Okay. 150 on lockpick. That's a lot, though. Look at what's in here. Right, that's a note. We're going to take a note of this safe, because we're coming back for it at some point. Oh, there's some rings here we can sell. That'll be quite cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, we're upstairs. We found our way upstairs into a little office. Okay, we're going to search every room, of course. What's this? A bathroom. Classy. Got guns in the bathroom and alcohol. Interesting. Lots of consumables there for me to take. I love how I'm just raiding this woman's house. Like I own the place. Ah, this is a bedroom, I see. And it's got a few hacking devices in her little bedroom cabinet. And a bottle of rub. Very nice. Next one. Master bedroom key card. I need that. I'm assuming that's on her. Before we enter and talk to her, is there anything else? Okay, these both lead to her. Oh, this mansion's smaller than you think, actually. Now I think about it. It looks big from the outside, but inside it's not that big. Unless there's another floor, which I don't know about.
Is that you,
What a view.
Apparently not.
What a
Join
view.
me for a drink, mister, whoever you are.
Ah, yeah, I just randomly entered your house, and you're okay with that?
So who the devil are you?
Dodo, captain
You
of the
don't
Unreliable.
say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence.
Fair enough.
I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass to Gorgon.
Yeah, go on, solve
To
it.
Gorgon. May
May as well.
cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star. I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call me Minnie. Now, what brings you to my house, handsome? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company.
I'm here about a severed arm.
Severed arm? How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop.
That's to be anything to you.
Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles.
He's definitely not doing that anymore.
But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now? I sent Lucky on a dangerous mission to the Gorgon asteroid. Whoever found his remains must have wanted to inform the next of kin. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
Well, my attendance just low. I need to get that up. You sure you got over the bad news fast? His recording mentioned a high-stakes job.
Funny that you should bring that up. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
Money.
Remember, play hard to get. That's negotiation.
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
I'm
Right.
looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands. The man lost an arm. What are the odds of that happening twice? Of course, Gorgon is a treacherous place, and my own family's involvement with it has been fraught. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
Go on.
One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
Thank you. Ambrose ladies are supposed to be resilient to the unexpected, but this was especially hard on me. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
Sounds a bit fishy what's going on Gorgon, actually. Yeah, let's get on with
Whatever
this.
happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth, kicking and screaming, into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice.
I'm down for that. I fucking hate
All the
Spacer's
evidence
Choice.
I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
I have questions about the job.
I'm not surprised. Between the family drama and the corporate conspiracy, it must feel like you've stepped on a landmine. Speak freely, Captain.
Yeah.
You know as much as I do, I'm afraid. Spacer's Choice abandoned Gorgon, but the asteroid is far from unoccupied. Between the marauders, the wildlife, and whatever escaped the labs, danger abounds.
Oh dear, this sounds like a torture chamber. Let's do it. Hold on, what are the escape
Toward
labs?
the end of the project, I heard Mother grumble about some test subjects running amok outside of their enclosure. I wish I could tell you more. Just watch yourself. If you aren't careful, you stand to lose more than an arm.
What good is your mother's journal to you now?
I suspect it will prove that corporate greed and incompetence were to blame for the calamity at Gorgon, and not Mother. Mother was a brilliant woman. Difficult, cold, unreachable even, but brilliant.
Enough. I'll get your journal.
Thank you, Captain. You won't regret this.
There better be a good
When you
payout
reach
for
Gorgon,
this.
pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks.
I'll be careful.
There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
I think I've heard of that place. Cheap whiskey, rough crowd. You'll love it.
Oh,
Oh.
you think maybe they got a little mascot? Like a sprat in a tiny hat?
Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want.
Sweet.
Between your payment and any salvage you happen across,
Money.
you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
That sounds music to my fucking
Finally,
ears.
I get to put my inheritance to work. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
I'll be in touch.
A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Mysterious heiress, unexpected gainful employment. It's like something out of a detective serial.
It's not theft if she's giving us permission.
Yeah, right. Did she just give me her card? That mean I can go in here now? No, of course not. Master bedroom key. It's in that safe, isn't it? Bet you the bedroom key is in that safe. Oh no, it's not. Anyway, let's get out of here. We got a mission to do. Gorgon awaits. Buy a mansion of my own. The things I could buy. So we're not actually on Gorgon. We're on the little asteroid next to Gorgon. She's apparently built a mansion on here. This game gets better and better, by the way. Every time I play it. So now we go to the Gorgon landing pad. Here we go. Let me go check my box, actually. What's actually in here that could be useful? No, nothing of value there.
I like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination.
Apparently, if you sleep 24 hours, you fix any issues you have with people. Everyone's done. If there's any corporate here now, they shouldn't want to kill me. But anyway, let's do this! To Gorgon await! I feel like I'm going to have to update provided early. Gorgon, while affected by the statues of Gorgon.
Look at those stars. Don't it make you feel small in the best way?
What a place! The Sprat Shack. That's where we're going, aren't we? You know the drill. We get everything we need to start off with. We check the back and see what's around the back, as always. Come on, we know this by now. We know this by now. No, nothing there. The bit. How many people do you think just come around the back and see if they can find shit like this and stuff? Let's make sure we've not forgotten anything. Aha! More ammo. There we go. So this is Gorgon. Gorgon in all its glory. We'll start off by getting some of that. Adrenaline. And yeah, just search the area a little bit. See what we can find. Plenty of ammo to start us off with. Now how about selling some of that junk? Very nice. Okay, well let's actually see who lives here.
I got supplies if you need them. No one lasts long on Gorgon unprepared.
Cullen Cloron.
You looking
Who's
for
this guy?
supply, stranger? Let's stock up here. If you run low on bullets out in Gorgon's far reaches, there ain't no one round here liable to help you out. Let me know if you're looking for something particular.
What'd you have for sale?
Put a pickaxe in the mine like none I've ever seen before. Could be awful useful if you're the violent type.
Let's see if he's got any really good guns. He's got some of these, which I actually want to buy. I want to buy some of these because I feel like I'm running out. This pickaxe, is it any good? 57 DPS, no, it's not. I don't know why there's model spaceships in here. I own all this already. I'll just get some more heavy ammo while I'm here. It's relatively cheap round here though, which is good. Right, I'm gonna teach my lesson not to shoot anyone that is friendly on this planet. This is more gonna be like a chilled out environment for the time being. It will get messy, obviously. But I don't want to shoot this guy because he's got some good deals, so we're not going to shoot this guy. No, it really doesn't. Here we go. That's perfect. I'm really preparing myself for this big trip off Gorgon. Check them all. Check everything. There's some more money. More model spaceships. Okay, very nice. Let's actually have a look at the map so we can see what Gorgon looks like. Whoa, it's quite big. Okay, this is actually quite big. There's a lot to search here. There's a lot to do here. There's so much to do. The Sprat Shack is actually before this, so we'll do Sprat Shack first. Keep an eye out for any unwanted dickheads around. Look at that. I'm bullet preparing like crazy. I'm gonna have so many bullets by the time I'm done with Gorgon. Seems to be very bullet friendly. Doesn't look like a safe place, does it? Oh look. Serialized Obsidian Guardian. I thought it was a door then I could hack into, but it's not. I'm pretty sure that's just a round trip. Yep, down the elevator takes you straight back to... Okay, so the Sprat Shack. Alright guys, well that's going to conclude this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to like rating. Make sure to subscribe, comment your thoughts on this great series, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.